Hello, dear children. Welcome to your online GK class. Children, the world is full of mysteries, science, and strange talents. Among these intellectuals, there is a shining star named Stephen Hawking, genius with a difference. Let's get some inspiration from his life. Children, Stephen Hawking was an intelligent scientist of physics, a branch of science, and he proved his talent in spite of his physical disability. As all you know, he was physically disabled means he had no control over his voice or over his body. So let's have a look on his early life. Children, Stephen Hawking came into this world on January 8, 1942 in Oxford, a city of England. His parents were engaged in study at Oxford University, and in his childhood he was a very poor student in academics. Means he used to get very low grades. But Stephen had a lot of interest in math and science, and his interest led him to be the world's famous scientist. He got a scholarship and he studied in Oxford University and he studied physics there. And Stephen studied cosmology. Do you know what is meant by cosmology? Cosmology is a branch of science in which we study about planets, moon, sun, and the whole universe. So Stephen studied cosmology at the Cambridge University. And in this way, Stephen was emerging as a very talented and brilliant student. But meanwhile, at the age of 21, means when he was 21 years old, he felt symptoms of a strange disease. Means he began to be unstable. He threw things here and there, and slowly his voice became unclear. And when doctors took their medical tests, they declared that Stephen was suffering with a strange disease named amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. Means Stephen lost his voice and he lost his control over his body. He was totally paralyzed. So he had to use a voice synthesizer and he used a computer. He used a touchpad computer to communicate with the people as you use touch screen. So he had a touchpad computer with which he used to communicate with the people, and his life bounded to wheelchair. But his dreams were never bounded to wheelchair. He never lost his hope and he continued his study and he earned his PhD degree and he evolved his talent to give the famous theories of science. So his famous works include theory of black holes. Do you know what are black holes? Black holes are the final stage of star's life. In the final stage of star's life, they change into supernova. Okay, means they destroy their outer surface and then they change into supernova and then finally they convert into black holes. And black holes have a large attracting power. They can attract everything, even light also. So Stephen gave a theory that black holes in the universe can emit radiation. Means black holes emit radiations of large waves always, and this led to a very important theory that was called black hole theory, and his famous book is A Brief History of Time. His book gave us some important terms like Big Bang theory, in which we came to know about the evolution of uh, humanity on earth, and black holes theory that was easy to understand for the common man. And this eminent personality lost his life on March 2018. So, this was the end of an era. But what should we learn from his life? That However difficult life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at. So, children, what we learned from his life that we should never lose our self confidence, our hope. If there is any hurdles, if there are any problem, we have to overcome them and we have to achieve our goal. Okay, so thank you, children. Try to get inspiration from his life.